Apple is making a new version of the iPad Pro this year, and the new features will blow you away. While we are not aware of any big design changes, there are some new features to look forward to. Today's video compiles all of our knowledge regarding the M2 iPad Pro 2022. Let's jump right into it. Number 9. Display. The 12.9-inch iPad Pro's better colors, HDR, and other features were made possible by Apple's 2021 iPad Pro, which also had Mini LED technology. The 11-inch iPad Pro this year may use Apple's Liquid Retina XDR technology, which the company labels. The technology being reduced to an 11-inch chassis, as had been previously reported, now looks less likely to happen. This year, according to Apple analyst Ross Young, the 11-inch iPad Pro won't get a Mini LED.
Oops.
Whatever happens to the 11-inch model, you can count on Apple to include the same Liquid Retina XDR technology in this year's 12.9-inch model. Number 8. Construction. There have been reports that Apple will use titanium for next iPad devices, but the precise models are currently unknown. Although 2022 could be too soon, it appears likely that Apple's greatest iPad would be the first to benefit from the premium metal. According to a new rumor, Apple will reduce the bezels this time around, though it's unclear by how much, given the necessity for a space for users to rest their thumbs while holding the tablets.
Sounds great.
Given this, it is reasonable to anticipate that it will be costly. I mean, Apple never disappoints when it comes to charging exorbitant prices for its products. In any case, we'll let you know what we think about the price in a bit. Number 7. A 14-inch newcomer. Apple is allegedly developing a new 14-inch iPad, but while numerous sources concur that it is in development, a release date is less certain. Ross Young, a display analyst, predicts a Q1 2023 release, while Majin Buu, a leaker, predicts a release sometime this year.
Let's see what happens.
We are not quite sold on this one, because it is not yet certain whether or not it will be a Pro device. According to a recent report, the new 14-inch iPad won't have Mini LED technology or ProMotion, therefore it's more likely that it won't be called a Pro. Number 6. Storage. Apple's most recent iPad Pro tablets start at 128 gigabytes of storage and go all the way up to 2 terabytes of storage in the highest-end model. Although it is pure speculation at this moment, it is highly likely that Apple will maintain a limit of 2 terabytes, but there is a possibility that the company will eliminate the option of selecting 128 GB. Number 5. Pricing. This year, pricing will be challenging. Currently, the price of the 11-inch iPad Pro is $799, while the price of the 12.9-inch model is $1,099. This year's pricing is probably going to be similar, but depending on where you reside in the world, you might end up paying more due to continued global inflation and shifting exchange values. I should start eating more fortune cookies so that when the final price is announced, I will have enough money to purchase this. If you are enjoying our video on the iPad Pro 2022 rumors, subscribe to our channel with notifications because we will let you know when it is out, and then we will find out if all the rumors are accurate. Number 4. MagSafe charging. There have been rumors that the new iPad Pro 2022 will have wireless charging capabilities, perhaps via MagSafe. In June, Mark Gurman of Bloomberg again brought up the subject and predicted its introduction in 2022. Although it's not immediately apparent what that wireless charging function would offer or at what speeds, anticipation is rather high that reverse wireless charging may finally make an appearance on an Apple product. With wireless charging, iPad owners will be able to experience many advantages. Case in point, since no external USB ports are used for charging, the likelihood of charging mistakes or electrical issues is greatly reduced. You also don't have to worry about third-party charging cables, which might be less than trustworthy. However, we'll have to wait to find out whether that happens. This is, in my opinion, quite remarkable. But what is the iPad Pro 2022 release date? Stay tuned for further information about that. Number 3. A new Apple Pencil. We have heard speculations that Apple is working on a new version of the Apple Pencil, but the majority of that information dates back to the beginning of 2021, and we haven't heard anything since then about Apple's plans for the product. It is not entirely clear whether or not Apple plans to release an updated version of the Apple Pencil. Back in 2021, there were reports that Apple would release a black version of the Apple Pencil. However, as this did not occur, it is possible that these rumors were not accurate. Number 2. Processor. After it was revealed that the M2 chip will represent the next generation of Apple Silicon, the company stated that it would make its debut in the most recent iteration of the MacBook Air, as well as in an upgraded version of the 13-inch MacBook Pro. A transfer to a chip with an 8-core CPU and a GPU with up to 10 cores might release even more power for iPadOS 16 applications. The present model uses the M1, but it is thought that this chip will also make the jump to the new iPad Pro 2022 as well. Number 1. Release date. If all goes according to plan, Apple will presumably launch a new 11-inch and 12.9-inch iPad Pro in September or October. But these plans could be disrupted by persistent supply shortages, so it's best to keep an open mind.
Will do.
To be quite honest, the iPad Pro is already a fantastic device, and it would be difficult to identify any significant flaws that require immediate improvement. We do have a wish list, though, for the impending iPad Pro. Anyway, what features would you like to see on the upcoming iPad? Please share with us in the comments section below. Adios!